Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an evening commentary. Today we're going to review the price action from Monday's trading. Today is the 10th of February 2025, and let's dive deep and go over the markets quickly together so we can prepare for tomorrow's trading day. First of all, let's look at the economic calendar. We had President Trump speaking today. This is a tentative event. Nice. And I think also Lagarde speech was also delayed because it was settled for I think 3 a.m. No, sorry, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now it has been delayed to 11:15, and it's now already over. Then we have Trump speaking, very interesting. It could bring a lot of volatility into the market. And then again, tomorrow we have some pound news, high impact. Government Bailey speaks, and then from the Bank of England, and then we have 10 a.m. US dollar news. Again, this is a speech at London Close. So let's see how this plays out. We don't see a lot of volatility around this event, but you never know. So let's see. Tomorrow and Wednesday we have CPI. So tomorrow we will be watching out for early consolidation profiles. This is a key component for tomorrow's trading. So keep an eye on that. If you see consolidation profiles and characteristics / seek and destroy, please do yourself a favor and do not trade tomorrow. Now, if you watched the weekly outlook, if you didn't watch the weekly outlook, check out the previous video. And again, I advise you to join my Discord channel. You will be updated there once I post a new video or share any new content. So yeah, feel free to join in the link in the description below this video, and this would really support me. So now let's go over. So watch the weekly outlook first and then come back to this video so you understand where I'm deriving the levels from. We had the daily fair value gap on the XY, and we had a bullish base case scenario. If we had a bullish bias, we would want to see the market close above the daily fair value gap. I know we have 4 hours to go and a lot can happen. So I may revisit, come up with a pre-New York session video out tomorrow to cover any new market information. But for now, again, I assume we can close at least close above the consequent encroachment of this daily fair value gap. That would be enough, and I would still resume my bullish bias. Of course, I'm neutral, but I'm speculating for short-term bullishness into the rejection block right here on the XY. We had a nice 4-hour fair value gap, which wasn't invalidated. We're trading higher from there. Today, this day was really unimpactful, just a normal Monday. Our idea of a swing low forming didn't really play out. We were seeing no displacement, aggressive displacement to the upside, because of course we had no news for US dollar. But with Trump, we could see some explosive movement to either upside or downside. We will see what he says. And then next we have T-note futures. On T-note futures, our expectation is also playing out. We have the daily inversion fair value gap busy right here. And we said if we are bullish for DXY, then T bonds, of course, should be bearish, and we should close below the daily inversion fair value gap, or at least stay below that. Again, on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly redelivered imbalance, so market should see heavy displacement. And I think we should see that with CPI at least on Wednesday. Now let's cover quickly equities. Again, gold has been rallying absolutely because T-note futures and DXY were today inside a consolidation. You can see DXY, obvious consolidation right here. T-note futures also heavy consolidation going into a New York session. Then we saw some displacement to the upside and then returned back into stable flows of liquidity. Now ES, Again, this was the reason why gold was allowed to rally, and then going into New York, gold consolidated because we saw some movement on T-bonds. And then ES. Now let's return to the equities. There was a beautiful trade, but again, I wasn't trading on Monday because of the Monday trading protocol wasn't met. But again, our validation criteria, which was we didn't want to see the market lose this 4-hour propulsion block after we traded into higher time frame discount level. We didn't want to see that 4-hour propulsion block being invalidated. That happened again. We got lower, that's fine, because we closed right above it again. So we saw higher displacement higher, and then during the New York session, we saw a nice optimal trade entry plus divergence setup with NQ and YM. So the trade was actually on NQ. Now let me dive deep into that. And so here's the trade. Ultimate target would be for our liquidity draw, of course, which is a 7 to 7.8 risk to reward ratio. Now let me show you the divergence on this trade. Up here we have ES and NQ and YM, and you can see at this low, and so this 930, we had this low, and then you have this low right here, exactly. So you can see ES made a lower low, ENQ made a higher low, and YM made an absolutely was tanking. So of course it made a lower low as well. And then just simple 30-minute fair value gap coupled with a 1-hour order block, stop loss below the low of the 1-hour order block. So this is a simply amazing trade for Monday's session. Of course, we're also, again, if I would have been just at the markets and watching this play out, I would be considered that we are already inside a higher time frame premium level. I would would have preferred that the market didn't trade up into daily and volume imbalance, because again, market could have distributed below the sell side after reaching into higher time frame premium array. But Monday could be a hit or miss, and this was a hit. So yeah, but we didn't capitalize on this trade. So we don't care, but I think market can really reach up into H4 liquidity draw. Tomorrow I'll be looking for continuation trades. We saw nice displacement higher from a key higher time frame weekly level. So this is first confirmation. We met our validation criteria for a bullish scenario on all of the assets, and even YM, which had a massive run lower at the opening bell, also is closing above the daily fair value gap, which is good for a bullish bias, and that's exactly what we wanted to see after trading into a monthly discount level. And yeah, with that said, we will be looking for longs tomorrow. Now, 4-hour time frame doesn't look too good on YM. Now, what do you anticipate for NQ and ES? Now, this is kind of tricky because right now we're trading inside a propulsion block right here. What do we want to see? 4-hour time frame, daily right here. Now this should become a bullish order block, meaning we don't want to see mean threshold being invalidated. Because right now there is kind of no PD array which we could reference. This fair value gap could be something interesting. This is because this is the only reference point I have in mind. I don't want to see NQ really lose that, because market then would probably retrace much deeper into all of this consolidation right here, which would be, yeah, kind of not good, because then YM would sell off and trade below this low. So ES should probably at least somehow uphold this order block right here. So that's that. And yeah, with that said, this kind of wraps up this video. I will probably do a follow-up going into tomorrow's New York session, and I will update you there, because right now we don't have a lot of market information to work with on the lower time frames. Again, higher time frame, we saw nice confirmation from our levels and everything played out as we wanted to. Also on DXY, it looks like we're closing above the daily fair value gap. We do not know what Trump will say overnight, but as of right now, market is exactly doing as we forecasted in the weekly outlook. And yeah, we have to live with that, and then we wait for new market information. And until that, I wish you all a pleasant night. We will see us tomorrow. Trade safe, stay safe. Bye.